I'll keep you from my heart, far away from harm. Got teeth all on my arms when I hold you. I'll keep you in the dark where I don't know where you are. It's so hard, but I have to. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to play Blind by BoyWithUke. So this song was suggested by a bunch of you guys on screen. And I want to also apologize for the 2-month break I basically had since my last upload. And actually throughout those, I think 2 months, we hit 2 milestones, 6 and 7K, which is absolutely insane because I got no videos out. But the support's been crazy on this channel, even when I've not been active. And yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much for that. But yeah, that's enough of me rambling, so let's hop into the tutorial. Okay, so starting off, we're going to be learning the chords to this song. So we have 5 different chords we're going to be learning, and our first one is our A flat. So this one is going to be a bar chord, so we're going to be barring that index finger on the 3rd fret like that, so pressing down on all strings there. Next, our middle finger is going to be going on the 4th fret of the 3rd string there. And lastly, our ring finger is going on the 5th fret of the 1st string, just there. And all together, that gives us our A flat. Moving to our next chord, we have our E flat, a little bit easier. We're going to be placing our index finger on the 1st fret of the 4th string there. Next, our middle finger is going to be going on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And lastly, our ring finger is going on the 3rd fret also on the 3rd string. So just below that middle finger, and that's our E flat. Moving to our next chord, we have our G. So this one here, we're going to be placing our index finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string there. Next, our middle finger is also going on the 2nd fret, however, the 4th string. And lastly, our ring finger is going to be going on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string. And altogether, that gives us our G. And I'll also give you a quick tip. If you don't want to use as many fingers, you can actually just bar the bottom 3 strings of that 2nd fret with your index finger. And just place that middle finger back onto 3rd fret, 3rd string there. And that will still give you your G. And yeah, that's the way I usually play it, but I'll stick to this because most of you guys are familiar with this G shape instead. But yeah, and moving on to our next chord, we have our C minor. So for this one, we're going to be barring the 3rd fret, the bottom 3 strings, just there. And that's it for our C minor. And if you don't want to play it like that, because you're not familiar with barring, you could use 3 fingers. I'd go with my middle, ring, and pinky, like that. So they're all placed on the bottom 3 strings of the 3rd fret, obviously. But yeah, it's completely up to you how you want to play it. Depends on what's more comfortable. And for our final chord, we have our G minor. So for this one, we're placing our index finger on the 1st fret of the 4th string there. Next, our middle finger is going on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string. And lastly, our ring finger is going on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string there. And altogether, that gives us our G minor. Okay, so running through those chords one more time, we have our A flat, our E flat, our G, our C minor, and our G minor. And that's it for the chords. Okay, so now that we've got the chords down, we can hop into the plucking pattern. So the plucking pattern isn't too hard. So we're going to be starting on that A flat. So the chords are going to be in the same order I taught them to you. And our plucking is going to go like this for, I believe it's the first 3 chords. So starting on that A flat, we're going to be playing that 3rd string. So that's our A string. Then we're going to be playing our 2nd string, which is our C string, so just above that. Then we're going back to our 3rd string, and then our 4th string, so our A, like that. So we're going 3, 2, 3, 4. So for A flat, 3, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. So now we're going to be moving on to our E flat. And we're going to do the exact same thing. So we're going 3, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Then we're going to our G. Doing the exact same thing once again. 3, 2, 3, 4. And now this is where we're going to change up that plucking pattern. So it's going to be a little bit simpler for our last two chords. So we're going to be moving to our C minor. And all we're doing is plucking that second and third string. So we're going C, E. Like that. And then we're moving to our G minor and doing the same thing. Our C and E strings again. Like that. So you have C minor, G minor. And that's it for the plucking. So putting all that together now, we're going to be going A flat, E flat, to our G, to our C minor, and G minor. Just like that. So playing that a little bit quicker, it's going to sound a little something like this. Just like that. I'll also give you one tip before I finish this tutorial. You don't have to actually use as many fingers. Since you're only going to be playing the bottom three strings, you can take your fingers off wherever that first string is. So for our G string. So for example, our A flat, you can just take off your ring finger and then also just move your index finger down. So instead, it's basically the G shape I taught you barring, but just one fret up instead. So that just saves you having to, use more fingers. So you're going, and then moving to your E flat, which is normal, to your G, and then you can go, since you're not going to be using that bottom string for that C minor, you don't have to bar it, you can just place two of your fingers on the two middle strings, so our C and E strings, and just go like that. And also for your G minor, you only need to use your middle and ring finger, so you can take off that index finger and go like that. And yeah, that just makes it a bit more easier for you. So we can go like that. And yeah, that's basically all there is to blind. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. And yeah, if you guys have any more song recommendations, be sure to drop them in the comments below. And also just one more thing, I do have a Discord if you guys want to join that one. That will be in the link in the description. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.